welcome back everyone to another brand new episode on the channel. My name is Chandler, and it's a pleasure to be here with you all today. This is episode number 85 of the video game pickup series on the channel, and this is a very special one, I'd say, because I'm using my new DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is right here in front of me. I'm using the mic right here. I hope it actually sounds phenomenal. So far, from what I'm seeing, it is pretty good, and I cannot wait to show you what I have planned for this little neat camera. I hope everyone's having a fantastic morning so far. My morning's going pretty well. Cannot really complain at all. And it's crazy that it's almost Friday already. It's crazy. But my day's going pretty well. I cannot really complain. And before I get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification icon because it would definitely greatly help me out a lot to keep up with my anything I really do, like lives, which is every once in a triple blue moon on Tuesday at 13:05 o'clock. And yeah, make sure you comment down below what your favorite video I showed off, what your favorite video game I showed off was, because whatever you recommend, I'll check into it next too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I forgot to show off one game in episode, I think 84. I think it was 84, and it was a Sega CD game. So I'm gonna show that off right now. So we got Dracula on the Sega CD. And now this game I've been wanting for a while. Also, I'm looking at my screen, which is next to my Osmo Pockets right here, so I can see what I'm doing. So right here is Dracula on the Sega CD. Now, when I went to the antique mall, this is where I got this from. I asked him, "Hey, what Sega CD games do you recommend, and what one should I look into next?" He said definitely Dracula on the Sega CD. So far, I'm really loving it. Like, I'm really, really liking it. So I'm gonna let you guys read that. It's a pretty fun game so far. I'm actually enjoying it. So, Bram Stoker's Dracula sucks you into a terrifying world of evil. And there's only one way to survive. Kill the Prince of Darkness, but it won't be easy. From deep in the cold, dark dungeons of Castle Dracula to the brutal Transylvanian countryside, and you'll be in a constant fight for your life. As the sun sets, the evil Prince of Darkness rises and attacks as a bat, a vicious wolf, and even an old man. With every multiple level, each divided into day and night, you're plunged deeper into the ultimate interactive experience. As Dracula rises in search of blood, yours incredibly realistic 3D graphics, digitized footage from the actual movie, CD sound, and characters based on real actors turn this game into the ultimate interactive horror movie game for your Sega CD. Let me guys read that right there if you want. I'm actually really enjoying this game. Like, seriously. It's pretty good. And I know that Sega CD normally gets like um a bad reputation. It's a pretty fun game, in my opinion, and I love the system a lot. So this is probably gonna be a quick one because this battery's about to die, and I haven't charged the thing since I got it yesterday. And then from my friends at Forgotten Freshness Gaming in Mechanicsville, New York, they were having a one-not stream, and so I figured, hey, I want to join this because they're actually really, really good and down-to-earth people. They're really, really sweet and nice, and I think we've been following each other on Instagram for a while now. It's a very, 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 very cool thing because they're having a one-night stream. I got these for $1 a piece, dollar start, and they're for the three. Yeah, the three of these are for the Super Nintendo. And first up, we have Arcade's Greatest Hits by Williams. As Defender 1 and 2, Joust, Spit, Sinister, and one more I can't read. It's right there, though. You guys can see that. And I love these collections because they're actually really, really sick because it's like they have all these arcade games from back in the 80s and 90s on here. And it's wild because I think the PS2 had this, the OG Xbox, a lot of systems have this type of method of putting like arcade classics on a. And then I've never played the first one, but I'm really excited to. We got Earthworm Jim 2 on the Super Nintendo. Got this for $1 as well. Also, if you're in the Philadelphia area on the 26th through the 28th, which is this weekend, I highly recommend you guys go to Too Many Games Expo in the Greater Philly Expo Center. Forgotten Freshness Gaming, your favorite voice actors, your favorite actors in general, um, game vendors, any vendor that you can possibly think of is going to be there. And they're actually having I think, a contest right now, like a free giveaway. And so Forgotten Freshness is going to be there, and I'll make sure to throw up the picture of the flyer right here. And I highly recommend that you guys go. It's a fun time. I've always wanted to go, but I've heard so many great things about the expo. So my plan is to go next year. But I've never played Earthworm Jim 2 before, or the first one. But I'm glad I have this. I'm really, really happy about it. And then we got a game that's going to make me hate my life, but that's okay because I like challenging bad games. We got The Lion King on the Super Nintendo. I've heard this game is very, very, very hard. I think it's harder on the Genesis now that I think about it. But I'm actually real excited about this. Shouts out to Forgotten Freshness. And real quick, before I forget, he also sent me these trading cards. They are National Safe Kids campaign cards for trading. I'm sorry, trading cards. And it's pretty cool. It is actually really sick. So there's that right there. Let's see if we focus. Super Mario Bros. Well, you guys read the back if you guys want. And then we got a Zelda 2, the Adventure of Link trading cards. Got these for free from them. They're really, really cool. I actually really do enjoy this a lot. And then here's one that was recommended to me by multiple people, and I've been wanting to get this for a while because it reminds me of when I was little, and I would always play with my GI Joes, whether it be dogfighting in the air and airplanes, or and whatnot. And it reminded me of my childhood, so I had to pick up Toy Commander on the Sega Dreamcast. You guys can see that right there. I got this from New Jersey, Electric Town in New Jersey. If you've never been there, go check them out. I got this from their Whatnot stream. They also have a website. Website will, if I remember, it will be linked down below. So make sure you go check that out. So this is really cool because again, it reminds me of when I was little. So be nice to your toys. It's all out war as neglected old time toys rebel against the shiny new generation for the title of Toy Commander. Not your average fun and games. Full immersion in an awesome 3D interactive environment. Choose from 35 different vehicles, 50 missions with multiple objectives, deathmatch mode with 3 distinct ways to play, up to 4 players, screen split. So I'm gonna let you guys look at that. Feel free to check it out. I wish my Discord would stop blowing up. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's like this. This is a game I've wanted because it's actually really fun. I am enjoying it so far, and it makes me so excited that I can finally play it. Because again, why not? And then, so I got these 3 chords from Bit Jump Games. I'm gonna move this out of the way though, so I don't show that off yet. And so this one I've been wanting. Well, these 3 chords I've been wanting for a while. They're 3 HD Retrovision component cables, YPBPR cables. So like the green, blue, and red, and they help out so much. They make the color pop of these systems, and it's so vibrant. It actually looks like it's emulated rather than uh, original hardware because how clean and stuff it is. It's really sick. So first up, we have I got this from BitJump Games in Provo, Utah, and that is for the Super Nintendo. right there. You guys can see that. They're very, very, like, they are amazing cables. If you guys are in the market for them, they're the Super Nintendo and the Genesis cables are $70 a piece, and then the adapter piece I got was like 39, more like $30, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And so I'm gonna show off the second cable, and that is the Sega Genesis cables. Very, very, very amazing cables. They are pretty great because they clean up that signal and audio, video and audio signals very, very well, and they're coax, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I cannot remember at the moment. But yeah, let me know what your favorite game I showed off was so far, and let me know what game you recommend down below. Actually, I have a question for you. When you were growing up, what was your favorite toy or video game that you cannot get enough of? And what would you recommend to someone that's now collecting for the Super Nintendo to start their collection off with? Let me know down below and help out your fellow collectors. And then here it is. Here's the Sega Saturn adapter cable. I haven't taken it out of the packet yet because I wanted to show off like what it looks like and everything. So there's that. It connects into the Model 2 Genesis cables. And basically what it does is it does the same thing that those SNES and Sega Genesis cables do. They clean up the signal and they make it more vibrant toned and whatnot. So that's really, really cool. And then I'm going to show off this came. I think this came the same day, if I'm not mistaken. But we got the Disney Afternoon Collection on the Switch 2. If you've never played this, please go and play it. Seriously. Because if you really think about it, so these are all cartoons from the 90s. So you got DuckTales, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 1 and 2, Goof Troop, DuckTales 2, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, and Bonkers. There's the back right there. If you guys want to, feel free to pause it and take a look at it. So it has save, load, or rewind at any time. Gallery mode filled with Disney history. And test your skills with boss rush and time attack modes. So basically, since all these games are so expensive now, well, I know Chip and Dale's Rescue 1 or 2 was, but it's 8 games. It's actually all on the cart, which is really, really nice. And it's it's really nice because you don't have to have a download code to get the rest or a voucher. But it's such a convenient game because this includes 2 sticker sheets, 8 retro milk caps, and 3 collectible cards. Really sick if you're into that stuff. I like extras like that. Shouts out to Atari and Digital Eclipse. Excuse me. And then I'm going to show off the last 2 and plus a special little item I found at Walmart. So these 2 are from my friends at Retro Jake's. Shouts out to Zach and Jake. We got Bear and Breakfast on the Switch 1. This is a really cute game. I remember when the trailer came out, I think back in 2022 or 2023, and I've been eyeing this because the bear right there. I love his little fish hat. If you guys can see that, it's really, really, really adorable. It reminds me of my dog Hans because he's a long-haired dachshund. He's the same color as the bear, and we call him Mr. Bear. So I had to get this, and I know the regular retail release of this came with a keychain of the fish. I think it was of the fish hat. I can't remember, but it's real cute. You run your own bed and breakfast. So what's not to love about that? Now this game I've been wanting for a long, 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 long time because I have the second and third game on PS4 and Xbox Series X. I don't have the first one until now, and that is Little Nightmares, the complete edition. So I can't remember why I wanted to get into this game, but I'm having such a blast on this so far. and confront your childhood fears in the spooky take on puzzle platforming. Play Sixes and the Kids escape stories in this all-in-one edition. Survive the many dangers of this supersized hostel for monsters. Get the Pacu mask with the Pac-Man amiibo. You guys look at that. It's adorable. This game is really, really, really adorable. Seriously. And so, I'm going to show off one more thing. Now, this is something I've been wanting for a while, and I could never find it locally until I think last Saturday it was. And I was so extraordinary. I was actually very ecstatic about this because um, it's something, again, it's something I've been wanting for a while, and I could never find it locally. I only found it online, and it made me very, very genuinely happy and everything. And that is the Console Heroes Sega Genesis Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Emerald Hill Zone diorama. If you guys can see that. And it's something I've been wanting for a while because I like stuff like this. It's really, really cool seeing like items. And it's a Genesis cartridge modeled after the Sega Genesis Sonic Hero shit. Sonic 2 cartridge, along with you get a Tails and Sonic, and you get the rings, and this is what it looks like right here, if you guys can see that. And so it has Sonic Tails stand, 3 rings, loop level card, and then you can also get in Series 1 Sonic 3 diorama, Street Fighter 2 diorama, Ultra Beast diorama, and the Genesis diorama. And I think with the Genesis diorama, you can put all the characters together and you can combine them in there. And it's also a cartridge holder for this. So there's that. And I'm really, really, really happy about this. Also, let me know how the quality of this video sounds now. I'm extremely thankful to now have this camera in my arsenal of cameras because I have my Elgato camera, which is above my monitor. I got my big camera rig that I use for videography for touring bands, and now I have this one in my iPhone 15. But that'll do it for me on this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know how everything sounded, and I'll see you guys next time. Also,